Happy New Year. Being that it is a new year, what better time than now to decide for yourself that this year is going to be different. I hate the phrase new year, new you because you don't have to change. You don't have to become a completely different person. And to me, new you kind of means that you're becoming a new person. I believe that you are perfect just the way you are. You have so many awesome qualities. You have so many great things going on for you right now, even though you might not feel like that, even though you might feel like you're just not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you don't look the way that you want to look, you don't feel the way you want to feel, maybe you're not being the mum that you want to be. Whatever is going on for you right now, you are still exactly you. You are perfectly you because we're all so different, we're all so unique. So this is your opportunity. I mean, you can make a change any time of the year. Any day you can decide, nah, the next thing I do, the next decision I make, the next thought I have is going to start to pave a different way for you, change your life. But being that it is the start of the year, it is a good way to just decide that enough is enough. I'm done with what happened last year. I'm done with what's happened in the past. I want this year to be different. For me, I've decided all different times throughout the year that enough is enough and I want to change something, and I go about and I change it. And sometimes, yes, there are setbacks, there are things that stop me, there are roadblocks, there are humps in the road, whatever it is. But if you've made this decision and you've got clear on why is it so important to you, then it gives you that drive to move forward. So I'm going to give you my top 5 tips on how to actually succeed this year, because it's one thing to set some resolutions, set some goals, whatever you refer to them as, and put them down on a piece of paper, not look at them, and maybe find them a year later and think, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to change. It's one thing to do that, and it's completely different when you actually achieve those things. And sometimes I find that I write them down and I go about creating them, and it might not take as long as what I thought, or it might take longer, but either way, one of these tips will come in handy when you get to that place, when you get to either of those places. So my first tip, number 1, is find your why. So have a really significant and really heartfelt reason for why you're doing what you're doing. Don't do it because you feel like you should. Don't do it because you think that it's going to make you happier. Don't do it because someone else thinks that you should. Don't do it because what I call negative Nancy is telling you to. Do it because you legitimately want it and your reason why is X. So for example, if you want to lose weight, maybe you do want to feel more comfortable within your body, and to you, a significant thing would be to chase after your kids without panting for breath. So flip that into a more positive vision. I will be able to play with the kids and keep up with them. My energy levels are high enough to keep up with my kids. Maybe for you, you want to have more of a positive mindset because you know that being a mum, you are around your kids all the time. They're feeding off what's happening with you. So you know that if you have a positive mindset and if you feel calmer and if you feel good, then you're going to lead by example and your kids are going to feel like that too. Maybe you want to start your own business or make more money, but the reason is because you want to be there for your kids more. You want your kids to experience swimming lessons and fun activities and all those things, and that's your why. Whatever your why is, get super clear on it, because that is going to be the thing that you come back to when you have the speed humps, when you have the roadblocks, when you have those moments of what the hell am I doing? Is this right? Because those moments are going to come up, and that's what I call resistance, and you have to push through that resistance, and a lot of people don't, and that's why people end up failing. Tip number 2 is Have inspired action. So once you've got your why, find a few, don't overwhelm yourself, but find a few things that light you up, that you want to do, that you can do to get you towards your goal. Rather than, I keep going back to weight loss because it's just such an easy example, but if you want to lose weight, don't have your inspired action be join a gym. If when you think about joining a gym, it's like, oh, I really don't want to join a gym. That sounds like a drainer. How am I going to fit it into my life? Rah, rah. And your negative Nancy comes up with all these reasons why, but they actually feel, it all feels bad. You want to have an inspired action plan that you can implement and feel good about. So when you think about doing it, you actually want to do it. So maybe to you want to try yoga. So that might be an inspired action plan. And in your head, when you think about trying yoga, it excites you. Maybe you want to take the dog for a walk and go to a different park. That's your different park every day. That's your inspired action. And when you think about that, you're excited about it and you want to do it. There's a difference between taking action and taking inspired action, and the difference is success and failure. So you decide. Step number 3 is choose someone that can be your accountability partner. Someone that you can call on or check in with when you have highs and when you have lows. Someone that knows what your goal is, knows why you have your goal, and someone that in those moments of doubt or in those high moments you can celebrate with or get support from. That person is crucial, and they need to be on your side. They need to be they need to not put in their 2 cents, which is hard for some people to do. So find the right person. Find someone who is your cheer squad and who is going to bring you back to that why. Super crucial. Step number 4 is educate yourself. So don't just go by one set way of doing things, because we're all different. You know for yourself that what works for one person might not work for you. So that means that if you do want to lose weight, don't just depend on following one diet and it working. You have to create your own magic. You have to choose things that resonate with you and that feel good to you and go with them. So if someone is telling you to do X and that doesn't feel good, choose a different solution. But you need to educate yourself. You need your why and your goal to be prevalent in your life. You need it to not take over your life by no means, but make it part of your life. So, start to talk about what you're doing with the people around you. Start to inspire people around you. Get other people involved. Not in a pushy way though, but in a way that positively influences people. Because when you have that support, it makes things easier. And step 5 is surround yourself with people that have had success doing what you're doing, that have had success in this area that you're wanting to succeed in, that you can be inspired by. Find those people. Set your mission as I'm going to find people that will help me on my journey, and believe it, because when you put it out there and believe it and keep reminding yourself that that's what's going to happen, the universe will find ways for it to happen. So set the intention, keep embedding it, and look for opportunities around you. Don't get hung up on looking and being like totally over the top about it, but just focus on that faith that this is going to work out because my why is strong enough. I believe it's possible. I know I can. I've got the support around me and it's going to happen. And like I said at the start of the video, it might happen sooner than you thought, which is awesome, or it might take a little bit longer, but you've just got to have faith that it's going to happen, because one day it will. And if it does take a bit longer, there's a reason for it. There's something that you're not learning. There's a lesson there that you haven't quite caught that you need to learn before you can achieve what you want to achieve. So take those 5 tips away, sit with them, write your why, write your inspired action, and come up with some support networks for yourself. Obviously, Mummy Mind Detox is always here to help. We've got one-on-one support in the form of EFT, mind detox and counselling, and we've also got our group programs. So if you are interested, get in touch with us. Simply email connect@mummyminddetox.com or go to mummyminddetox.com and find all our contact details. Just know that there is always someone that can help. Always, always, always. And the number one tip for you is you've got to believe in yourself. Persistence, persistence, persistence. Have an awesome, awesome day. I'll chat to you soon.